This story is for dreamers who gaze beyond the horizon, believing that freedom lies somewhere above the clouds. For hearts that burn too bright to remain on the ground, and for those who dare to challenge the sky. It is a story of courage, ambition, and the fragile thread between wisdom and pride. Long ago, beneath the blazing Greek sun, there lived a boy whose heart longed for the impossible. His name was Icarus, the boy who would touch the sky, and fall for it. Icarus and his father, Daedalus, were trapped on the island of Crete, prisoners of the mighty King Minos. Their workshop was filled with inventions, wooden wings, bronze birds, and whispered dreams of freedom. Each evening, Daedalus looked out across the endless sea, wondering if even the gods could hear his prayers. There must be a way to escape, he murmured, his hands trembling with both hope and fear. Icarus, young and fearless, watched his father work with eyes that glowed like dawn itself. Feathers and wax filled their days, shaping wings that shimmered softly in the golden light. "These wings will set us free," Daedalus said, "but freedom demands respect, not arrogance." Icarus touched the feathers, amazed that something so fragile could carry the weight of human dreams. "Will they really fly?" he asked, and his father smiled with quiet faith. "If you remember balance," Daedalus warned, "the wind will carry you, but pride will betray you." The days grew long and hot as the wings took form, glowing beneath the sun like gifts from heaven. Daedalus worked in silence, shaping not just feathers, but destiny itself. "We must not anger the gods," he whispered, "for men are not meant to conquer the sky." Icarus listened, but his gaze always wandered upward, toward the endless blue. Somewhere deep inside, he believed he was born for more than the ground. When dawn came, the air was still, as if the world waited for their defiance. Daedalus tied the wings to his son's shoulders, his hands trembling with both fear and love. "Keep to the middle path," he said, "neither too low nor too high. Obey the wind." Icarus nodded, his heart racing faster than the waves below them. Together they ran across the cliffs, chasing the horizon like two shadows set free. The wind caught them, and suddenly, Earth was gone. Icarus laughed, the sound echoing across the sea, pure and wild like sunlight on water. "Father, we're flying," he cried, his voice trembling with disbelief. Daedalus smiled, though his eyes were wet with worry. "Yes," he said, "but never forget that the sky is not ours." The world unfolded below them, islands like emeralds, waves like broken glass. Birds circled curiously, unable to tell if these were men or spirits. The air shimmered with salt and light, carrying them higher, lighter, freer. Icarus felt the power of the wind beneath his wings, and his soul caught fire. "Higher," he whispered. "I can go higher than this." He rose above his father's reach, above the clouds, where silence met eternity. Daedalus shouted warnings that scattered uselessly into the wind. But Icarus no longer heard his father, he heard only the song of the sun. "I am more than mortal," he thought, stretching his arms toward the burning light. The sun's warmth kissed his wings, gentle at first, then cruel and consuming. Feathers loosened, one by one, drifting like snow through the golden air. Still, he climbed higher, drunk on the taste of glory. "This is freedom," he whispered, "this is what it means to live." The wax began to melt, soft rivers of gold dripping from his wings. Icarus looked up, and for the first time, the sun looked back. The light became unbearable, his joy turned to fear. The air thinned, the sky no longer embraced him. "Father," he called, his voice trembling with realization. "The wings are breaking," he whispered, "the sky is too heavy." His body faltered, and gravity claimed him once more. His wings shattered like glass, scattering into the blinding blue. The sea below opened wide, waiting with cold indifference. Daedalus screamed his son's name, but the wind stole it away. For a moment, Icarus hung between heaven and earth. Then silence. The boy fell, swallowed by the endless blue. Feathers drifted like dying stars into the waves. Daedalus descended, his heart heavier than his wings. "Why did you not listen?" he cried to the sea. But only the tide answered, whispering Icarus's name. The waves shimmered where he fell, as if the sun wept for him. Seagulls circled above, searching for what was lost. The feathers floated together, forming a white path upon the water. Daedalus landed on a lonely shore, his shadow broken by grief. He buried the remaining feathers in the sand. Days turned into years, but the sound of wings never left him. The islanders told stories of a boy who flew too close to the sun. Some called him foolish, others, brave. But Daedalus knew, he had only wanted to touch freedom. He was never chasing pride, he whispered, he was chasing light. The sea was named the Icarian Sea, in memory of his fall. And every sunset painted gold across its surface. Daedalus built no more wings after that day. He learned that even genius must bow to the laws of the gods. And that love, not invention, is what truly carries us home. The sun sank into the sea, its reflection trembling like memory. A lone feather drifted upward, caught by a gentle breeze. Perhaps, Daedalus thought, the sky never truly lets go of those who reach for it. Somewhere above, the clouds shimmered gold, the mark of a dream that refused to die. And for a heartbeat, all of Greece seemed to hold its breath. The gods, they say, watched in silence, moved not by disobedience, but by courage. He reached too high, one murmured, but he reminded men of what it means to aspire. The story of Icarus became a warning carved into sunlight and stone. A song for dreamers, sung in the language of wind and sea. And so the world remembered not his fall, but his flight. Pride destroys, but courage endures beyond the ashes of failure. The same flame that burns can also illuminate. Between glory and ruin lies only the thin wax of restraint. Yet those who never rise will never see the light above the clouds. True wisdom is knowing when to stop, and when to soar. The sea still whispers his name in the hush before dawn. The sky glows faintly gold, remembering his final breath. And mankind, even now, keeps building wings of different kinds. Always chasing, always daring, always learning the same ancient lesson. That humility is the wind that keeps our flight alive. The story of Icarus is not a tragedy, it is a mirror. For within every heart lives the desire to rise higher than allowed. But wisdom, not ambition, is what keeps us whole. Fly, whispers the wind, but never forget the earth that carried you. And thus ends the tale of Icarus, the boy who flew, and taught mankind to dream wisely. The waves glow softly under the fading light. A single feather drifts into the sky, vanishing among the clouds. The horizon swallows the sun, leaving behind quiet gold. The wind grows calm, as if the world sighs in understanding. And somewhere, far above, the memory of Icarus still glides, not falling, but free.